things that you are good at to create a future that you're excited about. And that can be, you know, life, career, business, all the things. Building an online business, right? So what does that mean, building an online business? What can that look like for you, building an online business? So it's an exciting thing and it's a scary thing. And it's an awesome thing. And I want everybody who feels like this might be the right thing for them to stick around and listen to some questions that my clients ask me all the time and how I answer those questions. So there's 4 questions that I get asked consistently by my clients about starting an online business. So I'm going to go through those real quick, and then I'm going to give you some ideas for online businesses that you can start right now, today. So question 1, this is by far the question I am asked most frequently, and that is, what should I do? And it makes sense that that is the question I'm asked most often, because that's really the starting point, right? What should I do? What should my online business look like? And the problem is, if you get to the age of 40 or so, right? You have a long work history. For most people, most women that age, you have a resume that maps out the last 15 to 20 years of your life in terms of job progress and titles and responsibilities and things that you do. Although actually your resume should not necessarily list every single job that you've had for the last 20 years. That's another separate topic. But it's in your head, right? You see this career path and this career progression, and that defines who you are and defines what you think you are capable of doing. But that is not all that you're capable of doing, and it doesn't help you necessarily translate what you've done into something new and different that you love, which is what Shineability is, right? It's what you're good at plus the things that you're passionate about. So that is why I created Your License to Shine, which is my course that walks you through this process. But when I work with my clients and talk with my clients, we start to map out what that looks like, what it is that you're good at, and how that can translate to a completely new and different business that takes advantage of the skill sets that you already have. So that's question 1, right? Question 2 is, how long does it take to start an online business? And the answer to that question, and the third question, and the fourth question, which I'm going to go through really quickly now. The third question is, can I do this while keeping my day job? And the fourth question is, how much does it cost? So it's, how long does it take to get started? Can I do this while I'm doing my day job? And how much does it cost? The answer to all of those questions is, it depends. And I can see all the eyes rolling. It's like, no, Robin, that's not the answer we want to hear. We want to have an A plus B equals C answer. And unfortunately, there is no A plus B equals C answer. Why is that? Because this is an adventure. This is a journey, and it is different for every single person. So how long does it take to get started? It depends on what your Shineability is. It depends on what the business is that you decide to start, right? So you can start right now today. You might be able to take a job immediately if what you're doing for your online business is so aligned with what your current skill set is that you can already do that thing. So for instance, if you have a background in I don't know, training people how to optimize their business. Now, that's BS. But it's the example that I came up with. All right, let's do better than that. If you have experience teaching people how to bake cakes, then you might be able to immediately get hired as a consultant or get hired by a community college to teach a baking course, right? And that might turn into your side hustle. That might turn into your online business, that you actually do courses on baking cakes. So that is something that you could start right now. But if you decide that you're moving into something that's slightly different, maybe you have a tech sort of background, you decide you want to build websites, you might have to build up your knowledge base a little bit before you can actually get started with that. So how long does it take to start? It depends. So the next question is, can I do it while keeping my day job? Again, it depends. For most people, the answer is a resounding yes, you can. But it's about want to and devoting time and being really good about being efficient, right? Because if you have a day job, especially if you're commuting, a lot of people are not commuting right now, you're working from home, so that makes it a little bit easier, you're not devoting that hour plus of time each day to your commute. But you got family, you have kids, you have responsibility, you have a life, you have a responsibility to yourself as well. You have to be really, really strategic about the time that you spend, that you devote to your day job and devote to your online business. It's totally possible to do that, but it is not for everybody. So I just want to be clear about that. So the last question is, how much does it cost? Again, the answer is it depends, because some businesses, first of all, the most important point I want to make about that is that you're going to go out there and Google like low cost startup ideas or businesses you can start for free, right? Hey, Teresa, it's good to see you. Hi. Forgot to say, if you come in, say hi, so I know you're here. Back up. So you can Google businesses that you can start for low cost or businesses you can start for free. But what is key there, and this is the thing that I want to take you to take away above anything else that I say today, your time has value. So there is no free starting a business, because you are going to invest your time, and your time is so important and has value. So there is no free, right? But there are businesses that you can start for a low financial investment up front. And again, that ties back to how much knowledge that you already have, how aligned that business is with the things that you currently know, whether you have to take a course or something like that. There are free things that are available out there to you. Just keep in mind that the more time you have to invest searching for free answers, that's more value or more cost from your perspective. But there are a number of businesses that have a low cost investment upfront, low financial cost investment upfront. I'm going to run through a list right now. So depending on what your skill set is, starting as a virtual assistant may be a low cost option for you. A community manager, which is great if you are really good with people and you're good with making connections and you're good at getting information across, community manager could be a great position. There are lots of companies right now looking to really beef up their social strategy and have somebody who's the face of the brand, which is that community manager. Social media manager is another thing that you can start very low cost. You don't need a lot of equipment. You don't need a lot of supplies. You just need your online business tools. A consultant. Hey, if you're already out there, Teresa, you know, I'm talking to you right now. Like, you could walk out there and be a consultant tomorrow if you wanted to, just based on all of the skills and the knowledge that you have in your head right now. So a consultant, somebody who provides answers, as opposed to a coach, which is another option. A coach helps you uncover the answers inside. So consulting and coaching are two options. Web designer, if you already got some skills in WordPress or in that area, boom, you can start designing websites today. Graphic designer, again, if you've got graphic design skills, boom, graphic design business. Today, starting right now, you already got all your Adobe tools sitting there, I'm sure. You can get started right now. Other options, e-commerce store, drop shipping, tutoring, resume writing, freelance writing, those are all options that you could start with a very relatively low financial investment to get going. So, I just talked a lot. That was a lot of information for today, and that's enough for you to walk away and digest, I think. So if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to me. Just drop a comment here, send me a DM, whatever. I am more than happy to help you get organized and get started in starting your online business. And like I said before, your license to shine, if you're not really sure about the answer to the first question, what is the thing that I should do? Your license to shine can help you with that. And I'll drop some details about that in the description of the post. So I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Teresa, so good to see you. Happy you joined me, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.